going on, y'all? My name is Darion.
And I'm Damien.
Soon to be kings.
Alright.
And welcome to our channel. So we want to get into the feel of things by starting, our channel and basically speaking on, the gay relationships and things that interest us. And we're gonna have a lot of videos on.
It's been requested by a lot of people, so we decided to, see where this goes, whatever. Hopefully y'all can support.
Yeah, hit the subscribe
button.
button.
I think this D stand for Darion or Damien. Don't think
it's both.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright. So we have a list of things that we're just gonna go down, like little topics or whatever, and then go with that. A lot of people wonder, like, okay, you guys are still together, how you doing it, Basically, I feel like this, of course, a lot of people know this takes a lot of communication and patience. A lot of communication.
Emphasis on patience.
Emphasis on patience.
Both of them, but communication is definitely key within any relationship that you're in. It doesn't matter, communication is always key. You want to have that solid communication with your partner, whereas you can just communicate to them whatever you're feeling right then and there. So it's not
like,
clouded type of judgment or anything like that.
Like even last night with a game, for example, we was playing with my cousin's house. What game was it we was playing again?
It was something like Heads Up.
Something like Heads Up. So basically, like
a charades type.
Yeah,
of game.
He's more of a thinker than I am, but our communication is so well with each other that he can describe some of the craziest things, and other people looking like, and how did you get that from the way he's describing it, or vice versa? But it's just like, for example, everybody was like, well, how? It seemed like we just raised a lot of eyebrows yesterday because people were like, well, how is he catching that from, or how is he able to communicate that, from that type of gesture that he's doing, or the minimum words that he was using for me to catch on what he was saying. And that's just because I don't know, it's just a crazy vibe, communication type thing, or we just know each other well enough to know what little detail we can probably put out there for one of the others to catch on.
Yeah, I feel like it comes with time too.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it was how long you've been around each other and how long you've gotten to know each other.
And like I said, pay attention to one another.
Right, paying attention to one another, like your partner's likes and dislikes and things like that. So, and like you said, that just comes with effectively communicating. Because say for instance, if we were in another state, like we just got to know each other, we just playing the game or whatever, we won't be able to communicate with each other as effectively as we think we might, because you're still feeling each other out. You're still trying to find that person's pet peeves or how to communicate this to that person so they know, oh, when I communicate this to them, they're gonna understand me and know what I'm talking about, and they're gonna feel what I feel. Yeah, that does come with time.
Everyone wonder, when we met together 2 years ago, and it's just been feel like a lot longer than 2 years, but we met at a gathering, and it just went up from there. Seemed like ever since then, though, we spent every single day together, especially forcefully in this sense because of the pandemic or whatever. So that kind of gave us a chance to really get to know each other because many things wasn't open. We couldn't really go out to do much. So we was basically just stuck in the house, getting fed, cooking, which you love to do. And we got to know each other a lot better, actually having genuine conversation without not many distractions, maybe besides social media, but that's how we met.
Yeah, I love to cook. As he mentioned, I love to cook. So you can do a lot of bonding through eating and just being around each other and having that time together. And you get to learn each other. But yeah, it's a lot of bonding that's went on. So we built some structure off of that. You have to have some kind of foundation that you can build off of, and stand your, so you can stand your. What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now, but you have to have some sort of structure so you can build off of. So that's what we
beginning, we did a lot of cat fighting, not physically fighting, but like a lot of cat fighting. Because I have a strong ego, so does he. And I feel like it's also like a male type thing as well. Like no one really wants to be submissive, especially when you first get to know somebody. So we had a lot of disagreements. So the way we deal with them, or learned to deal with them, is that you care about a person, you just, you really have to have discipline in yourself as well, or learn how to like shut down your ego if you really want to make something work. And it's not, like I said, not often that you find people with a connection in this lifestyle that you really want to grow with. So when you find that, you kind of want to just kind of, okay, this could be a lot worse than what I done dealt with past experience. So, let me just try to tough this out and try to understand a little bit more. Maybe it's, let me sit back and evaluate myself and see where it's go. And then you can learn to, like I said, walk away, go find something else to do. Like I said, me and him are both all creative, so it's always something that our minds are fiddling to do. Like vision or whatever. So either going to wash the car, decorating the house, go pick out clothes, starting some type of new project, fish tanks, anything, just to help keep our mind off, or go pick up some, part-time work, some extra hours at work, just to get away from one another. So, and try
not
to
just to get away from one another, but to have that kind of a needed space.
Yeah, to get away from one another.
Or
it's the same space, being apart, it's the same.
But don't say it like that, like to get
See,
away from
right
one
there,
another.
guys, like the sensitivity, like it doesn't matter, like it's the same thing.
I'm just saying, the way you just like to get away from one another. I mean, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Okay, he's a Scorpio. I love my Scorpio. I have a lot of friends that are Scorpios, and I'm a Taurus. So, for you guys to know, we are very compatible, and then we can be not at all compatible. So.
Actually, we're dealing with zodiac and things like that. Like Scorpio and Taurus are just totally at the different ends of the spectrum. So it's like, but everybody looks at Taurus and Scorpio like, oh, those are a couple of the worst signs or whatever. But we have an understanding with each other to know that, I have these ways, you have these ways, this and that, like. But
just like he's so sensitive about the way I just said,
to get away from each other.
Like, what's so bad about that? Like, it's the same thing. I'm just more realist, I guess. He's just very sensitive. I'm just like.
I can be, but it's depending on, like if I feel some type of way about something, or something could have been, said differently or something like that. I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna be like, did you mean? You said what you meant, but I'm saying like it just could have been a different word.
At the same time, I respect it, but like close to our families, they help. We really don't put too much in our business, but they're very supportive of our decisions. Everything seems to still happen naturally upon like his family getting to know me, my family getting to know him. It seems like everybody's kind of like naturally vibing, which is good. So we like that too, especially when it comes to friends. Because friends are just from a whole nother, era period. So it's been an interesting journey. I feel like we have a lot of ground to cover. And it's exciting. Even like I said, just doing something like this with your significant other, making a little channel to talk about things to try to help encourage other relationships in the lifestyle or whatever. It's like it helped us bond as well. And as we're doing this, we're probably learning even more about each other right now. So
we're both from DC.
Yeah.
I think we grew up around the same area though, right?
Yeah, we grew up he grew up on one side. So DC has two different parts of Northeast, upper Northeast and lower Northeast. He grew up on the lower in the Northeast, and I grew up on the upper in the Northeast. So like I said, interior designing, like decorating the apartment. One day we'll get to do a video with us doing some type of project in here. Where we really like decorate. We get compliments on this place every time we get company. It's our little, a little spot or whatever, but you would not think it looked like this when you come in here from the outside. You wouldn't think when you come in this door it's gonna look anything like this. So
Yeah, there's a lot of plants in here.
That has nothing to do with that's just a percentage of the success behind the way this apartment looks. Even the not rental office, but the property manager, she has gave me compliments on the place or whatever. So like I said, that's just something we like to do for us, like painting, planning, fish tanks, redesigning colors, adding different textures, anything, mounting TVs a certain way. I mean, if anything, we just pretty much can do. Our cars, I'm more of a car person than he is, but our cars is something else that we probably like.
But I'm getting more into cars now. I have a car now, and I'm able to just like learn what's this, what's that. I love to learn. So whatever he's taught me about cars and things like that, like I'm just like, oh well, I know this now because you taught me this about the car, or that about the car. So I learned a lot from him as far as driving and cars just in general. But
so every year we try to, like I said, we learn from each other all the time, but every year, like I said, like anybody would try to just accomplish more or be more successful than they were last year. And I'm very hard on myself. Like I would work until I can barely walk. That's just how I am. I'm a hustler. I just love nice things. I like money, and I know the only way to get those things is to work hard for it. So I will sometimes neglect my friends, which I do apologize to them for, and my family, because I'm just so much into like building our life for us and what we had planned to do and the type of lifestyle that we want to live, and that rubs off on him, and things that I like and that he did and rubs off on me, so that's another way to, help me go into the next category, which is, so you want to emphasize on that?
Emphasize on
What I just said.
How to keep it interesting? Well, I'm sure everyone knows this, who may have been in a relationship or who's in a relationship. You have to do certain things to keep your partner interested. You have to, just for instance, like how we're starting our YouTube channel now, like we were talking about it for a little while now, but when I finally I don't want us to start it without being prepared first. So like for instance, like we need a ring light. We need something that's gonna, be good lighting for our videos and, do whatever, light it is, what time of day or whatever. So I took the initiative. I'm like, I went out and I got this ring light. Like he wasn't expecting it. I'm sure he wasn't expecting it because he came home and he was like, "Oh, you got the ring light."
I just wanted to make sure
you got the ring light, man. But you have to do like small things to keep your partner interested, like and it's not all just materialistic either. But it's just like certain things to just keep.
So one of them is we're not interested, but I just sometimes you have to kind of keep the other person guessing a little more, or just do, like I said, unexpected things. So like with me, I have a thing with Q-tips or whatever. Like I would do like clean my ear, and there'd be nothing on it. Like the doctor said, I had some of the cleanest ear she ever seen. But I would just, how people like to clean their ears because it feels good. So I would do that, and I would like leave it, which is nasty. And I'm not by far, like have bad hygiene or dirty or nasty or anything like that.
I always get on him about leaving Q-tips.
But he hates like when I leave it around, like leave it on the table or something. I don't get it right then and there. Because like I said, we're always so busy, so little small things I would just forget sometimes. And he'd be like, "Oh, why didn't you get the Q-tip?" So now I know when I, just because I care and I'm not the type of person, when I, clean my hair or whatever and I put something down, I just make sure I just automatically grab it and go throw it in the trash, so I ain't got to deal with it. So he noticed that, and just imagine, like, okay, that small little thing that he noticed, like, oh, wow, he really takes into consideration that I don't like that. So it shows that he cares, and that makes a bond because it shows that, hey, oh, this person cares about my feelings, or realize that this bothered me and he don't want me to feel uncomfortable anyway. So he always has in the back of his mind, make sure you do that Q-tip because I'm gonna feel some certain way about it.
Just overall health for your relationship. Like you want to make sure that you guys have a good routine as far as self-care goes and health. Like we take vitamins very and everything. As far as exercising, we're getting into that. So those things actually help you grow closer. You be like come in the house and be like, did you get your exercise today, babe, or did you or you gonna exercise a little bit before But I've been trying to get us to play tennis because I want us to.
So we may have a video on that as well, us playing, or maybe like a glimpse of us playing tennis because that's a very intense sport, and I know this part we got a breath like.
I mean,
a couple minutes. But like I said, practice make perfect.
We're not Serena Venus out here just like.
But it's a really good exercise, and we're trying to, like I said, it's another challenge for us. So that's going to help us, bond together as well. I'm pretty sure he's probably winning the first couple rounds, but once I get warmed up,
don't let him get warmed up. But yeah, I mean, I'm ready to we're gonna have a lot of videos for y'all coming up though. We have a lot of ideas in mind, so
we just work so much, so we're trying to, turn our, basic, 9-to-5 lives and our weekends all type schedule to trying to fit this in and with the type of things. He has a birthday coming up, so we're pretty much, time for that. So that'll be something.
Yeah, that'll be another vlog coming up for y'all.
Our whole experience. How we interact with the public, the type of, I guess like the type of, I don't want to say attention, but the way like when we're out, how people, question us and ask us certain things, and just some funny stuff, I guess, that, come along with the video that y'all get to see, like that's going on in our personal life that you're like, damn, they really
when we go out, it never ceases to feel like, when people might just be so just attracted to, I guess, our auras or whatever, and just come up to us and just start talking to us or something. Like it happens more often than that. Especially
random people just come up and be like, start a conversation. I'm like, what they talking about? But it's fun because we always learn something from it. We don't just I don't be angry all the time, but
you don't be the angry blue all the time.
I don't all the time. I don't really care for people that just want to be in my face. But most of the time, like when we're somewhere, it can be the dealership, grocery store, going to take out the trash. At work, any random place we'd be, like somebody just walk up to us and start talking to us about something. And it always seems to be, which I always feel like it makes me feel good and make me feel like, okay, I'm here for a purpose. And there's other people out here that's like me because it's always people that that comes to us and give us advice, which like is going in the direction that we're trying to go in. So it's like motivated, like signs from the universe, like, okay, yeah. And I'm like, damn, we was just talking about that. And that type of stuff bring us closer together too, because we're like, damn, we was just talking about that. And just some random person would come and just start talking to us about it. We're like, just blown away.
That happens more often than not.
It's really weird. Like, even like the vacation with his mom, we just went on, like, even her husband was just like, it was everything we talked about, we even heard on the radio or saw it or something. So I'm like, what is going on? And like, it's just really crazy.
Yeah, we would just be talking about it, and then all of a sudden, like you said, we get on the TV or the radio or a commercial will come on.
And that makes us, become closer and be like, okay, are we really meant to be in each other's lives like this, or what's going on?
We need somebody to say something about it. It's like, wasn't we just talking about? Yeah, we would. Yeah, I mean, that is the universe just speaking to us as well. But we take it as signs. We take it as good signs that something is working in our favor.
Try to turn it into something positive, like try to turn into everything that comes our way positive. Like I said, even if we're having a bad day about something, we're turning into something positive, makes it, well, it must happen for this reason, it must happen for that reason, and then we don't let that much of that moment deter our whole day. We just like, okay, it happened for that moment, oh well. Like, especially with me, 'cause I used to, be very aggressive when it comes to like driving or whatever. And I said I must really be becoming like an old person, because now when somebody cut me off, I don't even care. I be like, I got too much going on. I don't care about racing the next car. It's always
just calm down. Like, you gonna get through. Like, you gonna be here. And like,
I mean, some days I let them know what I'm about, but most days I'm just like, whatever. It's always some type of competition. Every time somebody pull up beside one of us, it's just like, they want to start thinking, oh, we young or whatever, we trying to race them or do all. I'm like, look, I don't have time for it. Then I, like I said, always find that people cut me off left and right now. I said, damn, I must really be driving slow, because I ain't never get cut off this much in my life. Like, I must really, I don't care. I'll just be coming. I'll be calming down, thinking about other stuff. And
that's how you have to take things nowadays, especially in this time and age, like with so much going on in the world and everything.
People crazy.
You can't take everything too heavily. You have to just like take it as, okay, well, yeah, that's a learning lesson, or that's just something that's not gonna basically consume my energy at this point, and you can just move forward from there. You don't have to let it consume your whole energy in that moment where you're just like, oh, well, I'm gonna fuck this person up. No. You just gotta let it go. Like,
enjoy life.
Enjoy life.
That's what the one thing about the relationship has, like, just taught us to enjoy life. Just enjoy life together. Whoever, love yourself first.
That's what it's about.
But just enjoy your life. Be happy. And some days where I have to swallow some situations that I don't like to swallow, but I'm like, is it worth it? I'd rather go home, enjoy dinner, watch TV, make trips, like, just do other, it's just not worth it.
And let me know if y'all want me to start making some cooking videos for y'all too, because I can start recording that and posting those. And because we already have, like I said, a good amount of things in store, but
Just let me know one of our hobbies, with our hobbies, but some things that we like to enjoy. I just have to learn and be a part of it a little bit more. I'd rather be like, just rather smell the food, and I feel like I'm full even before I eat it, because it smells so good. I'm gonna be more supportive and help him cook, or at least prepare stuff, rinse some stuff off. I don't.
Did you say rinse some stuff off?
I mean,
that's
it's helping.
it.
It's partaking in.
I mean, yeah.
The process.
But let me know, because we can start documenting that and recording that and posting those videos too. But yeah.
Alright, y'all. Well, I hope we wasn't too boring. I mean, like I said, it'll be better videos to come about different things. Alright, so until next time, y'all.
Yeah, so make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to our channel to get more content, because it will be coming. So yeah, do that for us. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button below, and we'll see y'all in the next video.